Well, hello everybody. I'm glad you're here today. I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment, and I think you're going to enjoy what we're going to do today. This is the end. Let me just get my camera set so I can see your comments. I think you're going to enjoy this show because it's the wrap up of what we've been doing all week, and that's always a lot of fun to me, to just kind of say sayonara to something we've worked on and enjoyed working on it. So as you know, we've been working on Harlequin diamond diagonal squares. And I hope that when you come on, you'll say hello, tell me where you're from, and if there are any questions, just feel free to ask me anything regarding this. The Harlequin Square project is something I don't want to go through again on pumpkins. I'm going to show you, we did finish it. In fact, I'm going to show you, this is it. It turned out fine. It's just that I don't want you to judge yourself because your squares might be uneven, or there might be parts of it that don't seem to meet up. That's a little piece of the vine that's squiggly there. And we're going to put all this together in just a little bit. And you'll see that it all just kind of flowed together. I found this pumpkin, a little black pumpkin with gold on it. I found a gold pumpkin, a little mini pumpkin. You can see it. It just fit into it real well. I didn't take the price off at the bottom of that, but it's okay, because we're not going to use anything to do with that, but I am going to put that together. Okay, and then remember this one. I think it was last week we finished this. Well, it has a place in my heart on this side today. It may make the other side in another chapter, but today it's going to be here. So I see that my service is being interrupted occasionally. I think that all goes together whenever we play this back. That's what I'm noticing anyway, is that whenever it stops, it all edits together. And then remember these guys. We're going to put those together today, all of this. And then, let me see, and then have any of y'all ever used, of course, you know, I don't use them because I'm traveling full-time in an RV, and I paint in my RV, and I have classes, not in my RV, but places where we travel in our RV. But I love dough bowls, don't you? I mean, they're really great for decorating, and I plan to incorporate some of those into my classes next year. So if you ever run across these and you say, hey, I know somebody that's looking for about 50 of those, please let me know. Dough bowls, and these are about 12 to 15 inch dough bowls, but they're nice to find. And they can be finished or unfinished. I don't care. Hey, Nancy, I'm so glad that you're here. And Bob says, hey, Nancy, I can hear him from here. He's up there watching program while I'm doing this. Very important live. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is to take, and I'm seeing that my live video is being interrupted. We're going to take the pumpkin, and I'm going to put me down in a little circle so that you can see what there. So you can see what we're doing here. And I'm going to arrange it where it's most complimentary because I made so many mistakes on this Harlequin pumpkin. But if you can see, I've done the black and white, and I've also put some gold glitter stuff in there just to brighten it up a little bit. And I had no idea that I would be able to find some things to go with it, like I think I'm going to put this pumpkin over here. I'm going to take this cloth out of here. Doesn't work, doesn't work. And I found this black pumpkin. Works out really well with this. And now I've done all my fall decorating. And I found this little gold pumpkin. Oh, gold pumpkin. Now, if you remember, we had these leaves, the wooden leaves that we've painted, and this guy here goes together. Well, you figure out how to do this. This guy goes together well with this arrangement, just because I'm gonna make him go. Okay, so we can see that. I wish someone was here to help me decorate it, to arrange it, but it's okay. I don't want you to think that just because you arrange yours one way that it's wrong, because it's not. But I might put this gold pumpkin in front here. Looks a little better. Now the leaves, on the other hand, I'm just going to poke those back here. Who would have ever thought we would have? Well, there's old Jane. Hey, Jane. She's not old. I just call her old Jane. We're going to put these leaves up here, and I can choose which side I want because they're all the same on each side. And if I don't even know whether this next thing is going to work, but we're going to try. I think I found these little, where's the end of it? I found these little mini lights, and if they don't drive me crazy like the Harlequin did, nothing is. So if you can't hear me or something, please let me know. We're just going to wrap these mini lights around here, and at nighttime I'll entertain myself looking at these lights. Don't know whether they'll even work out in here. I might not like them, and I might say, those are just really tacky. Nancy, be sure to tell your family we said hello. Okay, I think that's all of that. And Jane, you tell your family we said hello too. I'm just going to poke these in here. I might have to do a little bit of rearranging. And I've got a little light controller over here that says, might be too bright. Oh, I might have to call in the man. I have no light here. Let me see. Here it is. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but it really does look, it looks good. It's going to look good for me. And I might just rearrange that a little bit. So I don't know what y'all have done for decorating yet. This may be the extent of mine. It goes in the front window. But it's okay to do whatever you want. Hey Marcia, I'm glad you're back. And I just read, you know, we're in Northwest Alabama at Red Bay, in Red Bay, and now they're saying you might get a storm. Well, whatever we get isn't going to be like they had in Florida. So we're supposed to be here until about the 21st of September. Oh, no, we'll be here after the 21st because we're staying for the 200th birthday of Red Bay, Alabama, called Founders Day. So we're looking forward to that. I also, but going back to my decor, I also have some leaves that I have. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to learn this. And I have some leaves that I have. There they are. Oh, they're down here. Some leaves that I've just put a little bit of the glitter paint. I bought this glitter paint at Hobby Lobby in Tupelo, and it worked out really well. It's a water-based paint. If you were to ask me what my favorite paint is, I would have to say Deco Art. And whenever I have a choice, I'll always get Deco Art. Hey, Dr. Millman made it. So glad you're here. So anyway, what do you think about my decoration here? It's all done. Well, first of all, it's done thinking that no, I don't really need that leaf, do I? I don't think I need that over there. Do you? Tell me what you think. I'm still getting that I am getting interruptions in my video. Everything looks fine here, so I'm just going to pretend like it isn't happening. So this is how we ended up after painting the Harlequin diagonal squares. I hope you like it. Let me see if I can get up. You know what happens when you start doing this? Yeah, it all falls apart. Let me see if I can do it that way. Nope. But that was a way that I came to I decided that I would use all of the wood painted leaves. I still have a couple left over, so I'll use them on something else, as well as using, do you hear that noise? It sounds like NASCAR outside our motorhome, but there are people actually getting off work, I think. So anyway, I'd like to know what you're doing. Yes, connection is bad, and I don't understand that because I have a strong signal. So we'll just work with it. I hope that y'all are getting together with your decorations right now. Also, Friday is always the day that I introduce the new project for next week. I think you're going to like it. So try to come back. There is one other thing I wanted to show you. Where is it? I forgot to get it out. But I wanted to say, I did see a project today that I wanted to start working on. There are two different mediums that I want to introduce to you that I don't know a lot about, but I did meet someone who does. I met a friend in South Florida who is a resin artist, and she really has encouraged me to introduce that in my classes, which I'd like to do. And if you're interested in that, let me know, because I will probably be doing this in classes that take about 2.5 hours. And that will be coming up in the fall. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. Welcome to the show. Okay, I forgot to do that. That's just one of the things I do. So I'm glad that you're here. There was something else I needed to tell you. Okay, so tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern, I hope that you will return. I'm going to get to the bottom of this bad connection because it shouldn't be that way. We're going to be introducing the new project. I'll be introducing some new techniques. And I'm glad that you're here because it gives me an opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. My husband and I teach ARTitude adjustment, and I have taught it for about 8 years. I teach it at RV resorts all over the country, at RV rallies and RV manufacturer rallies all over the country. So we have a lot coming up in the fall, and if you have any special request for a particular class, let me know, because I have a lot of really new things that you'll enjoy, new mediums, as well as new techniques. Christine, I am so glad you showed up, because I was just talking about someone that has made me get very interested in resin art. Christine is a resin artist down near Jensen Beach, and I hope that I can produce something similar to what she does in the fall. She's very talented, and she has a business called Christine's Coastal Treasures. If you'd like to if you'd like to get introduced to her. I'm not supposed to say the word S-H-A-R-E, but I hope you will if you've enjoyed this. And I see that my connection is also now interrupting very frequently. I'm so glad you were here today, and I hope you enjoyed let me see if I can, I hope you will. Let me show you one more picture of the project that we just finished, because I wanted Christine to see it. And that's it. This is the Harlequin Pumpkin we've been working on all week. And I've put with it a black pumpkin with little stars, a little gold pumpkin, and this is the wooden one that we painted, and then the leaves that we painted all week. So it's in a dough tray, and that's something that I'm going to be working with next fall too. So if you ever find a lot of extra ones, let me know. I'll buy them. So thank y'all for being here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. Bye-bye now. It's a great day to have a great day.